Okay, you ready?
Yes. It's neat, isn't it?
Here.
I have to say, those dummies up there really kind of creepy out.
Those are there for the simple reason that a lot of people come in here thinking this was an opera house. These were opera boxes, but they weren't because the movie portrayed them as opera
Yes,
boxes.
right.
But as you can see, that dummy sitting there, no way he could see that stage from there. Unless he was
Yeah.
going to lean out. Those are private. That's where the ladies are.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's kind of like the wallpaper that was in my house.
Yeah.
And the bordering that's up here, is that all original as well?
It is.
Both sides. These were smuggled in from, here it is, poster tells you about.
Oh, okay.
These circus pictures were done by a man that never saw circus in his life. And they were smuggled in from Europe right here.
So most of everything that we're seeing is actually here in this theater?
Yeah, but this area here was full of small table chairs. Where the stage shows. Yeah, gambling went on the tables were all white. The famous, you saw the movie Tombstone?
Yeah.
You know when Johnny Rand's when he's done about holidays when he's what actually happened right here at this table. And, Doc Holliday dealt Pharaoh here from time to time. So one night Johnny Ringo walked by the table. Doc slurred at him. We carried Buck the Tiger, Johnny the Stick, gustiest game in town. Ringo spun around, took his bandana and slapped him across the table. He said, "You can't hold the other end of the bandana, Doc." He said, "The deadliest game in town." So Doc Holliday stood and smiled at him and said, "Sure, Johnny, this may be my lucky day." So they both walked out here in the middle of the floor. They're going to hold up an empty bandana, which if you stand right there, and or you, now if we're going to hold a bandana with us for a part, we're going to draw and shoot at each other. Both men would be killed in a gunfight of that magnitude. Well, Curly Bill Broche is sitting here at the table, realized what was going on. And at the last second, he jumped up and grabbed Ringo's gun arm and jerked him off balance and hollered at him. He said, "The hell, Doc is wrong." But at that moment, both men drew and fired. They shot into the floor. One's here and one's right there. So they missed each other, obviously. So Doc turned and answered Brochus, told him, "How about drink more whiskey by 10 a.m. than you guys all day?" And he turned and went back to his table. He had a mental hurt, and that became known as the famous handkerchief gun duel that took place between Doc Holliday and Johnny Ringo.
That's awesome.
And Hollywood did a good job of what they did. I wish they had done it that way.
Yeah.
This bullet hole's in the front of the stage. And, the one guy that you saw in the movie said that guy was catching bullets in his knee. He said, "Catch this one, Professor." He shot at him. We seen an alert customer hold his arm too, and his bullets went astray and went in the front of the stage.
Excuse me.
Your hero sat there. He grabbed at that bar in front of him. Talking about Dr. Pelka. Doc Holliday was a little bitty fella, you know, he was 1'5".
He was only 3 inches taller than me. Well, so is his great nephew. He's only that tall.
Okay, so the grand piano played to all the entertainers that came to the birthday dinner. That's been here since 1881. That along the bar front traveled by ship from the East Coast around the Warren South America. This is the backstage. Whereas you can see the old backdrops, when depending on how big of a troupe they had entertaining at the time, they could drop the curtain back and give them more room for the front stage.
Wow.
At that time, the back wall had dressing rooms for the entertainers to change. They've long since been removed. Boot Hill hearse, that's the original hearse that took all the bodies to Boot Hill. It's in late 24 karat gold and sterling silver. It's the very first known vehicle to have curved glass in it. That is the last one known in existence today, and it's been valued at $2 million.
Wow.
It was valued at $750,000 by the Ford Foundation back in the 1950s.
Oh, wow.
So since then,
That's amazing.
see in the baby casket, see there. Back then, there was, they weren't vaccinated like we are today, so
Oh, yeah.
a lot of small children, 6 months or under, died from measles, pneumonia, diphtheria, other things like that. So, life didn't make it. Yeah. Some of the pictures, you have Lily Langtree, Lillian Russell, a lot of Crabtree. Barrymore is right here. Drew Barrymore's great-great-grandma. Sarah Bernhardt, a lot of famous entertainers all played in Berkeley State.
Wow. That's right. Sinatra?
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, it was closed at that, but when he came through, he said that he always wanted to say that he played the Birdcage Theater himself. So he got up on stage and sang a song.
That's awesome.
He said, "There, now I can say I've played the world famous Birdcage." Now, when you get in here Monday night, because she'll give you whenever you're ready, you let her know, and she'll give you total lights out. You'll be in pitch dark.
Okay. That works.
And that's when you don't want to do a lot of moving around, because if you go down the backstage stairs, you can't see them. But see, when Jason and Frank come up and they just turned right here, that's when I saw her. But the world famous poker room.
Over here.
Where the famous game was played, the table that sits in this dirt and the soft sand, and this was left that way because they sat at that game for so many hours at a time. It was easier on their hip and back to sit the chair into the sand than it was on the hardwood floor.
Wow.
Because that chair set back further, it was called a captain's chair, and he was just to look out. He sat there and watched, make sure everybody's cheating. Brought your bird with you, huh? The wine cellar's down at the end, the old wine whiskey barrels are still
Yes,
standing.
ma'am. Hello? This was the wine cellar?
The wine cellar, yeah.
Oh my.
There's a lot of other stuff in there. Now all that steel on the ground was, it had an old wagon set outside. People kept tearing it apart so bad that I tore it down. Kept the steel to it. This was a bathroom, you can't get in here anymore, it's a storage, but it was the only indoor bathroom in Tombstone. And it was for the high roller poker players down here. Down here was $1,000 buy-in,
Oh, wow.
which is the equivalent of $30,000 today. So you had
Big
famous,
people.
big money people that played here. Bat Masterson, Luke Short, Diamond Jim Brady, Randolph Hearst, Adolphus Bush from the Bush Breweries. They all met here 4 times a year
Wow.
to play in that poker game. This was like a little mini Las Vegas. $25 minimum bet. These were the bordello rooms. These girls downstairs were $40 a night. That's equivalent of $1,200 today. And they were just for the high road, some private entertainment. This was Josephine's room. And this is where Wyatt Earp and Josephine Sarah Marcus carried on their illicit love affair.
Oh, my goodness.
When Wyatt first came to town with his brothers, they lived in covered wagons right out back of the birdcage. And he come in here, he met Josephine here in the building. In the movie they showed it reversed. They showed him here and her arriving on the stage. And in reality, she was here before him. She got here with Johnny Behan. And when Wyatt came and he met her here in the birdcage, and he was with Maddie Blaylock at that time. And she was out back here in a wagon just 30 feet away, and he'd tell Maddie he was going to town with his brothers, and he'd go up to the front, come in and come down these stairs and go right in this room and be with Josephine. And he's only 30 feet away from the wagon all the time. So he was worse than I am.
I have to ask this.
Sure.
The furnishings that's in here,
They're
the original
that's
furnishings?
the original
Down to the bed?
To the bed. Yeah.
Wow.
That bed's no springs. That's intertwined with rope underneath to hold the padding on it. The other one in the other room's called a Murphy bed. Mirror on the bottom of it, so when it swings down, you'll see the little iron leg on the side of it. The legs would swing out and that folds down and becomes a bed. Now that's Josephine. That's Josephine. And she dressed as a respectable lady.
It's a big
And
difference.
that was the famous, supposedly nude of her. By Wyatt.
Yeah, of course.
He was deputy marshal.
Yeah.
Now I have those blank also that no name on them, so you can buy one and put your own name on it.
Well, if the girls said I could stay in the big where they were moving down.
Okay.
There's a document on a lot of pictures, Doc Holliday, Wyatt, all of them are in there. All the prostitutes, the Tombstone controlled all of them. And then over here is Lizette, the flying nymph. She worked. That's Maddie Blaylock here.
Oh, I understand.
That's the one that he came to Tombstone with. Celia Ann Blaylock, he called her Maddie. Nobody knows. Here's the Doc Holliday and Big Nose Cake. So, you know, the movie had her a lot better looking than that.
Yeah.
Gold dollar right here, the one that stabbed Margarita to death over Billy Milgren.
Oh, wow.
These were the owners of the Birdcage Theater then, right here. Joe and Mamie Giggle, and she was 200 pounds, wore pink tights, and she was the bouncer.
Yeah, imagine.
And these are the pictures of ladies that worked here.
Worked here and in town, yeah. See, this is another one. This is Nosy Cake. Not to be mistaken for Big Nose Cake. They were two different. Wait a minute.
Nosy Cake.
Yeah, Nosy Cake. But they were both called names because they always had their nose in somebody else's business, like one of my employees.
Just change here.
Some things don't.
Just the names. Like my dad always told me, son, they're all the same. They just got different last names.
This is very fascinating. Okay. Leroy, thank you so much. We won't take up any more time. Let you get started. I definitely.
See,